On my 𝙭𝙤𝙣'𝙩 this morning, I'm still very much present to the tragedy that happened in Maron, the 𝙭𝙤𝙣'𝙩. My wife and family were there, and we left much earlier through pure grace. And I'm very much aware of the processes and the reflections that I'm having. And I thought I'd share with you a three-staged process to integrate and move on. But everybody has to do this in their own time, in their own place, and not to rush this process. The first stage of any shocking news or any challenge or really any stress or overwhelm is to make space for it, is to feel it, and don't run away and don't distract yourself, and really embody that pain or that anxiety or that overwhelm, because feeling is healing. And if you can name what it is you're feeling and experiencing, then do that. I'm overwhelmed, I'm shocked, I'm speechless, whatever it happens to be for you, because naming is taming. So when you make space for yourself without any distractions to really be present to the weight of what is here for you, then that will allow you to move on to the next stage. And the next stage is recognizing that we are not our emotions. Our emotions is one place and state, and we are who we are. And emotions are energy in motion. And it's important to feel the emotion. And that's why the first stage is so important. Because ultimately emotions are just molecules in our brain. We do identify with them very tightly, but they're emotions, and they're outside of ourselves. Once you're able to identify that, move on, that we are not our emotions. And then the third stage is to take micro steps, tiny habits, write down the things you'd like to accomplish, the things you'd like to do, and it could be just very simple activities. And then baby step, micro step your way towards the next stage. Now, this is a spiral, because sometimes you can, depending on the weight of what's happened, you can find yourself looping back. And then again, making space for that. Naming is taming, feeling is healing, recognize that we are not our emotions, and then a next small step to move out. These are some of the strategies that I'm using in my life today and over the last few days. And as we continue to learn together, I'll share with you other strategies that I find helpful to be able to process and move forward in light of whatever is happening.